Before I actually gave my kidney, the law was that if you were a relative, you could give a kidney, but no altruistic donors could give a kidney at all. In fact, I was scheduled to have the operation in April, I think it was, and during Chol Hamoed Pesach, I got a phone call from the hospital to say that it's on hold because the Human Tissues Commission, which is the government body in England, decided that they need to get legal opinion as to whether or not it could be done. So we had a few weeks not knowing whether I was going to go ahead with the operation or whatever. My poor recipient didn't know whether he was going to get a kidney. I didn't know whether I was going to give one. And then we got the go-ahead. They changed the law to allow altruistic donations to be made.
So you are the first one that changed the law? I'm
the first one, correct, yes.
And how do you feel?
I feel great for that, yes.
So tell us, what bring a healthy man to come, to wake up in the morning and say, I want to donate?
Well, you only need a quarter of a kidney. That's all you need, a quarter of one kidney. So I've got 1.5 spare. So it seemed like a good idea at the time. To give life to somebody else is an unbelievable mitzvah. You just don't know what it's like. People suffering dialysis, they don't know how long they're going to live. They're in pain, they're in agony. Their whole lives are changed, their family's lives are changed. So you can do something about it. And it doesn't affect me at all. It didn't affect me at all. In fact, 5.5 weeks after I gave the operation, I took part in a 60-mile bike ride, which I've done every year for the last 17 years. I didn't want to miss it, so that was fine. 60 miles in England, lots of hills going up, and I felt fine. So it didn't affect my life.
And I guess before you do that, you're going to the rabbi or something to tell him, listen, to discuss about this issue. It is a very important issue, the halakha says something. And what's the rabbi told you?
I did a lot of research. First of all, research into generally the idea of giving a kidney and what it affects and how would it affect me. And I went to the rabbi. We have doctors in England who are halachic experts as well as being medical experts. And I went to my rav as well, and I got the thumbs up the whole way through. They encouraged me and backed me up and said, "Great, do it."
Okay, let's back to the moment that you come to your wife and said, I want to donate.
I don't think I could repeat what she told me. Actually, it was not too complimentary. She wasn't very pleased about it at all. The very first time was about 6 years ago when it wasn't a match, so it didn't go ahead at the time, but it was through this girl who I saw an advert and I answered the advert, and my wife was pretty upset about it, didn't want me to do it, but then we said, okay, let's just meet the people. So the girl, who's a 26-year-old lady, with her mother came over. We sat for a couple of hours talking about it, and after the meeting, my wife said, look, you've got to go ahead. She was, they all, not me, but the others were all in tears. And she said, you can't, if you want to give, you just got to go ahead and do it. And she was with me all the way after that. It was just seeing somebody who needed a kidney, a young person, a young life, needed a kidney, and I was happy to give it. So she was happy to back me up.
We do that now, the interview in English, and a lot of people watching this interview, especially in the Jewish community. What's the message that you bring today to the people that, not making decision yet?
I'd encourage them to investigate first of all. Just look it up, go through Google, just go through wherever it is, speak to doctors, but do it, because it's a tremendous mitzvah. It's just unbelievable that you're saving somebody's life, and it really does not affect your life at all. So go for it.